Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Ignite Your Soul, Merging Two Worlds. Welcome, collective. Um, as you could read in the description box, I'm not going to go over through that right now in the video, but I want to welcome you firsthand. So today, well, actually, I've had this breakthrough, but I don't always come right out with this breakthrough, and to do with the changes and experiences I've had in my own life. Because I would never bring to this collective anything that is a lie or, I haven't experienced it firsthand. So I was originally going to do an energy Q&A, but I want to first say, and I've said this so many times in many videos, that your life has been a lie. You've been living it completely backwards. And the reason I am saying this is because I figured it out myself. So there are keys that the universe has given me to unlock um, many things, I'll just say. But most importantly, when you know about the energy, and that it simply is a residual energy that, let me back up. Okay, first I want to back up and tell you how sensitive you are. And you are very sensitive spiritual being. Okay. And that is what is missing. Everybody's trying to fix the reality when the truth is it's about your energy and whose energy you're carrying. Okay. And it's nobody's fault. It's just been unknown. We've been lied to. We've been deceived. And the deception was for a reason, no doubt. We literally had to be deceived to understand the difference. Okay. So at the end of time, as you knew it all to be, it's not the end of the world. I hate when people say that. It's the end of the world if you want it to be. But the whole deal is once you understand this energy, and healing is a lie too. Okay. It's about acceptance, it's about forgiveness and releasing what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay. I like to say physically to that. Anyways, so all I do is I'm an open channel, and it ain't all I do, but I am an open channel to great powers of the universe. Okay. And I'm simply a mirror of the healed self that you want to be right now. And let me tell you, it could have been completely different. I chose to challenge dark psychology of my own thoughts and my own emotions. Where do they come from? How do they resonate to my reality and how I create it? I learned that I am the creator. And if I am not holding myself accountable or responsible for what I can visually and take upon myself change, then nothing's going to change. So I took a step back and I learned that it's not about fixing everything outside of ourselves first. It is an illusion. It is the matrix of our own minds that we create scarcity, lack, poverty. Poverty is a freaking lie. Okay. It's a lie. And we'll get to that too. I don't know if that's going to be another video, but that was the main lesson for me growing up. And here's the other thing that you do not know. And this is why we don't blame our parents or our grandparents or our ancestors or whatnot. We literally had no idea because most of our parents don't talk about their trauma or their grief or what they have experienced in life. And that's just the way they were taught. You're better off seen and not heard, or, they weren't validated. Nobody believed them when they did talk about it. So they shoved that down deep. And that's where it became a trauma bond. Okay. Um, and it carried out through their life's experiences, having children. And then the children carried that energy as well without knowing. Okay. You are empathic. All right. You are an, how do I want to say it? You are a sensitive soul. That's the only way we can put it. Okay. And the soul has always been nudging you and saying, do you really want this? Okay. We need to shift that perception. It's a simple perception shift that don't always take what you see at face value. Okay. Because it's not always your problem. And when you start to make it your problem and involve yourself, you're taking on what we call somebody else's lesson. Okay. And we really want to just stay in a lane, in our own lane, because this journey is a mystery and it's an unfolding of your self discovery. And I have discovered so many things, and I've shared so much. 623, that's my higher self. That's my birthday. That I'm literally here to liberate not just a collective. I'm praying that I liberate the whole world from this energy that you think is yours to carry. It's such a heavy burden. And excuse me, because I'm purging out more energy, as you know. That's what we do on this journey. It's never ending. It's never over. You can never get it done in one lifetime. All right. So, with that being said, I'm kind of feeling light codes headed towards resentment in the divine feminine energy. And I want to save you. I can't personally save you. You have to do the work yourself, like I did. It's just an inner journey, and it's a daily commitment and ritual to releasing this energy once you become aware of it. And how that shows up is pain in the physical body. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling. You are all divine. Okay, you're all divine, sensitive beings, and what you're unaware of is that you're carrying somebody else's weight. Excuse me, tickle in my throat. So, and it's about communication too. I feel, because that tickle there, it's like opening the throat chakra and the higher heart to be able to speak your truth, to know your truth, and just be that sensitive being, but with the awareness of this energy that you're carrying is not yours. Okay. I'm also a channel for holistic healing, and most people think that when you have a cough or you have, that you're sick right away. But here's the thing, that energy, even if you are not one eye inside and one eye outside focused, it's going to adjust itself one way or another. But we panic and we let fear set in, and it just becomes a nightmare. And then we go to the doctors and we get diagnosed with this and that and the other thing, when we're not supposed to disregard that by any means. But it's been really taken for granted. And excuse me, opening up. So the energy that flows through me and the changes that I experience on the exterior level is for me. Okay. So I start the day and I say, okay, I'm going to let source guide my day. What's the first thing I need to do? The first thing I need to do is be with myself, be in the moment of prayer and gratitude and appreciation, because it's not people that, well, I don't want to say that either. How do I want to say this? It's just so important that once you know how to maintain and trust that energy that you've been carrying, it's okay to release with accepting it. Okay. First, we have to become aware and then accept it for what it was or what it is right now. And then we lovingly can release it. Okay. These are really just stored memories in our cells. We have cells in our body that are stored memories of fear, of an experience that we may have had in the past that will keep us stuck in that loop and afraid to move forward. Like, I've been there. I'm not going to lie. I've been there. Okay. So it's about releasing the past experiences. Okay. Because when we stay there, like, we can't unsee what we saw, we can't unhear what we heard, but we can accept that it happened. Yes. Can we change how we left that person, that place? Yes. All energetically. We can do all this first. Like, I got ideas and I got so much bouncing from the left side of the brain to the right side of the brain, right? This is the super conscious that is totally being channeled through me. This is God, universe, energy. And once you grasp that first, and this must be that way, you cannot fix anything outside of yourself. You have to know why you're having relationship dynamics, okay? There's something inside you that's preventing love from entering in, right? Because all there is love, right? The source is of unconditional love. He doesn't have any favorites, okay? And the other important thing that I'm feeling, the feminine energy, this resentment and betrayal that you have experienced is not by accident. It was for you to be able to strengthen yourself internally. These betrayals and this heartache was there to destroy you, like, literally. Has it destroyed you? If it has, or if it's close to, you need to listen to this video and share it with other feminine. And when I say feminine, there's no masculine or feminine gender base only on this channel. It is energy. Okay, this is all about the he, she, God source energy. All right. So most masculine energy that I'm aware of, that source has made me aware of, could possibly be those that love bomb, that are, one-sided in the relationship. And this is due to an experience where they lack trust. It could be a trauma energy they took on from growing up, right? This is what we learned. This is how it is. This is the only way. No, that's not the only way. It's not. Excuse me. It is not the only way. It's about purpose. We think with purpose, we speak with purpose, and we feel with purpose. And then we respond and react with that purpose. It's been so left, right field, crazy energy, I know you're feeling it. But the thing is, once you know how to handle this energy within yourself, it's not even about anybody else, okay? It's just about becoming aware, accepting it for what it is, and then taking it upon yourself to be accountable and responsible for your own actions in the relationship dynamics, right? Start asking questions, because you will get and receive the answers. You seek, you will receive the answers, okay? It's really about us all finding our own inner value, right? And what that means individually and value as a collective, right? So what is that? Barking dogs. Hey. Thank you. just be a moment. But anyways, okay, let's go back to new beginnings around security, stability, your finances, right? It's all about you. How do you want to create that? How much energy are you taking on of somebody else's? Are you living somebody else's life, or are you living for yourself? Right? That's the bottom line. What are you doing? So right now, Source is asking you to become very aware. And this is what the journey is about. It's about personally becoming more self-aware than you already are of toxic people, places, and things in your life. And these things got to go. Okay? This could be just your own mindset that's so toxic, and it can be changed. Okay? So, like I said, I studied my own mind and how that created my entire life up until this very moment. And you have to understand that it's not always about you, because when you are in a communal living situation, say relationship dynamics, right, and other people are unhappy or miserable, that will affect you because you are a sensitive soul. And your feeling state means everything. So these memories and these cells can be reprogrammed. Okay. All you have to do is say yes. And you could be living in an unconscious awareness too. And most of the time, when it's really unconscious, it could be also past life incarnations that you come to release that energy as well, or a relationship with someone. So I really wanted to share this video. It's an amazing finding. It's really the only thing missing to create happiness, love, and joy in your life, right? I am feeling like spirit. Okay, because I'm a channel. I'm a bridge to mediumship. I can channel and bring in any kind of energy, and there's no fear. Okay. The only thing, and I have boundaries with spirit. So if you do happen to come to me for a reading to connect with a loved one, if they were toxic here in the physical, and let's say I'm not even going to put a time on it because over there's no time. It's a lot longer for them to go to the Akashic records and say, well, I did that, and how do I release it, and blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so there is a school over there once they ascend from the physical. And if they're toxic here and they left toxic, they're still toxic. That's something that I'm choosing not to connect with unless I have permission from Source. Because I'm not worried about it. They can't take over me. I don't allow it. I'm just an open channel and with boundaries. So that's the other area I feel like I'm being drawn to is boundary setting. Okay, so, and this has everything to do with your energy. If you don't have specific safe boundaries, like you might be a huggy person, all right, and you're very unaware of another person's mental space, emotional space, or spiritual beliefs, you're going to pick that up energetically. Okay, so your thoughts are not safe. First of all, it's a telepathic communication, and this is from soul to soul. And when we look at it that way, we start to realize, like, wow, okay, I'm having these toxic thoughts right now, and I wasn't 10 minutes before. Become aware of that. Where are them thoughts coming from? Who did you just leave the company of? Or, like that. Okay. So I learned that, and this was a very important part of my journey, for me to keep seeking and seeking and seeking, I would find, and I would find. I would receive. Okay. But there comes a point that you don't have to seek who you are anymore. You can just be yourself. And that's the whole key to unlocking the coherence of self-love. Okay. And the mind. Right. So if there is something dragging you right now, we need to look at that. Okay. And it's just a simple perspective shift that's going to happen. Right. Left brain, right brain, and then heart coherence. That's what it's about. That's where the soul to soul, like a stream of consciousness. This is what we're putting out. Like if I'm, and I shit you not, if I'm thinking of my kid and I'm asking, oh, I'm wondering, are they all right? This, that, the other thing. They're calling me. All right. That's the stream of consciousness. And if you don't want that, don't do it. I'm just using children as an example. But here's the thing. You are a sensitive being. And I'm just here to bring the breakthrough. Like you have been source energy since birth. And when you come into the go and experienced all these different energies, you soaked up these energies from the womb to 7. All right. And I don't want to, let's see. It's about balance. Okay. About the divine feminine and masculine perspective shift. Okay. Because that's where I was. All right. So when I shifted my mindset, and I said, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to play this game of life, right? And see me. It became fun. Okay. Life became easier, more natural, just flow with it, because I knew I was doing the inside job. And for a while, I was like so into spiritual, I forgot I was a human. That's not what it's about. You are both. Okay. You are both. And it is about equally merging the two and knowing they're not separate. Okay. They're not having a separate experience. Physical and the ego mind will keep you reasoning with that thing that you fear, to fear it or to release it. Okay. Don't reason with your reality anymore. Do not fear your life. Create your life from a place of openness, and because all there is love, unless you push it away. And for a little while, you're going to see others that are not on the same vibration you are. You got to be okay with that. You got to respect other people's journeys. It is an individual journey as it is a collective. Okay. So I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to come back with that breakthrough. And remember, you are sensitive. Just breathe and trust your path, because no one's on the wrong or right path. It's just a path. It's a mystery. It's unfolding. Enjoy the whole journey. Okay? Bye for now.